Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a subject that might ruffle some feathers, but needs to be talked about. It's not about judging people. It's about protecting yourself, becoming more aware, and living with intention. This is about understanding character, values, and what you allow into your life as a man walking the path of Stoicism. Now, let me be clear right from the start. When we say low-value woman, we're not talking about someone's worth. As a human being, everyone has value in that sense. We're talking about behavioral patterns, mindsets, and emotional traits that signal someone might not be a good fit for a healthy, long-term relationship, especially if you're a man trying to grow, build, and stay grounded in principles. This is about protecting your peace, not policing others. It's about recognizing what serves you and what drains you. And it's about building relationships that align with who you're becoming, not who you used to be. So grab a drink, settle in, and let's talk. Now picture this. You meet someone. She's attractive. She's charming. She knows how to hold a conversation. Everything seems perfect on the surface, but then, slowly, little things start to surface. Comments that make you second-guess yourself, expectations that feel unrealistic, drama that appears out of nowhere. It's subtle at first, but over time, you feel off-center. You start to question yourself. You start compromising in ways you never used to. And before you know it, you're no longer living by your principles. You're reacting, chasing, fixing, and walking on eggshells. This is where Stoicism comes in, because Stoicism teaches you to be still, to observe, to not be swayed by charm or chaos. And more than anything, it teaches you to honor your peace. When a man learns to live with purpose, he becomes a magnet for all kinds of energy, some good, some not so good. And if you don't have the discernment to see through the smoke, you'll find yourself pulled into someone else's storm. Let's talk about what that looks like. There's a kind of woman who thrives on attention, not connection, not growth, not mutual respect, but attention. She's not interested in who you are. She's interested in what you can give her, and not in a material sense, necessarily. It could be your time, your energy, your emotional availability, and once she has it, she doesn't value it. She just wants more of it. And when she doesn't get it, she punishes, through silence, through drama, through manipulation. It's not always obvious. Sometimes it comes wrapped in flattery or affection, but at the core of it, there's no depth, no empathy, no curiosity about you as a man, just a need to be seen, validated, and catered to. This kind of dynamic slowly drains a man of his presence. You stop leading your life and you start managing hers. A high-value woman, on the other hand, is secure in herself. She respects your space. She doesn't need to be entertained constantly. She's curious, not controlling. She knows who she is, and she wants to walk beside you, not own you. Now, here's something Stoicism teaches that's often forgotten. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Just because someone wants your time doesn't mean they've earned it. And just because someone is persistent doesn't mean they're right for you. You can be kind without being available. You can be compassionate without being consumed. There's a difference between love and attachment. Love gives, attachment clings. Love allows you to grow. Attachment demands you shrink. And if you find yourself constantly compromising your boundaries, questioning your value, or explaining your intentions over and over again, it might not be love you're dealing with. It might just be attachment disguised as interest. Let's keep going. One thing I've noticed in men who are growing, men who are trying to build discipline, focus, and clarity, is that they become targets for chaos. The more still you become, the more you'll attract people who are uncomfortable with stillness. They'll try to provoke you, distract you, or pull you into their own emotional roller coaster, not because they're evil, but because your calmness threatens their chaos. A low-value woman often mistakes drama for passion. She thinks arguments are proof that you care. She interprets silence as rejection. She needs constant reassurance, constant stimulation, constant reaction. And if you don't give it, she'll create it. This is where you need to remain centered, not cold, not indifferent, but centered. You don't owe anyone a performance. You don't need to defend your boundaries, you just need to live them. You'll notice over time that when you stop feeding chaos, it starves. And the people who thrive on it, they'll either leave or change. But either way, you'll remain in your peace. And here's something a lot of men don't realize until it's too late. Being with the wrong woman doesn't just waste your time. It weakens your direction. It makes you doubt your decisions. It clouds your clarity. And the most dangerous thing, you don't even notice it happening. It's slow, gradual, subtle. She doesn't have to scream or cheat or lie outright. Sometimes it's just small things, undermining your goals, laughing at your dreams, comparing you to other men, planting seeds of insecurity. And before you know it, you've shrunk. You've gotten smaller to make her feel big. You've dimmed your light so she doesn't feel threatened. And that's not love. That's erosion. Stoicism isn't about avoiding relationships, it's about choosing wisely. It's about knowing that your peace is not a prize to be handed out. It's a sacred space, and not everyone gets to enter it. There are women out there, strong, graceful, emotionally intelligent, who will see your peace as strength, not weakness. Who will add to your stillness, not stir it up. And when you meet her, you'll know, because it'll feel easy, not effortless. But easy in the sense that you don't have to fight to be understood. You don't have to shrink to be loved. But before you can recognize her, you need to recognize the patterns that block you from receiving her. A low-value woman often operates from fear, fear of abandonment, fear of losing control, fear of being alone. That fear shows up in jealousy, control, and emotional manipulation. She tests you, not to learn about you, but to control you. She withholds affection to punish. She brings up past mistakes to weaken your confidence. And worst of all, she makes you feel like love is something you constantly have to earn, never something you simply deserve. This is why emotional intelligence matters. This is why self-awareness matters. And this is why Stoicism matters. Because if you don't know your own value, you'll let someone else define it. And if you don't know your own boundaries, someone will walk all over them. As a man, your purpose is your anchor. It keeps you grounded. It gives you direction. And any relationship that pulls you away from that, consistently, aggressively, and without remorse, is not a relationship. It's a distraction. And distractions are expensive. So take your time. Watch how she reacts when you say no. Notice if she respects your space. Pay attention to how she speaks about others, because eventually that's how she'll speak about you. Watch how she handles conflict. Does she communicate or does she escalate? Is she curious about your growth or only about your availability? You don't need perfection, but you do need alignment. And the truth is, the more aligned you become, the less entertained you'll be by chaos. You'll see through the charm. You'll hear the manipulation. You'll feel the disconnection long before it becomes visible. And that, my friend, is wisdom. That is the reward of living by principle. So protect your peace, not by closing off your heart, but by opening your eyes. Stay grounded, stay present, stay observant. And remember, not every woman is meant to walk with you. Some are meant to teach you, some are meant to test you. And some, just a few rare ones, are meant to walk beside you, build with you, grow with you, learn the difference, and once you do, never settle again. Thanks for listening, brother. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Stay grounded, stay strong, and as always, protect your peace.